Live from Southwest Florida's news source, this is Fox 4 News at 6.
4 in your corner is following breaking news. It's a story we've been following for you for nearly a week now. A fugitive ex-police officer who's accused of killing at least 3 people, including an officer, has been spotted in the San Bernardino Mountains of California.
Authorities saying they did exchange gunfire with a man they think is ex-cop Christopher Dorner. He's wanted for 3 murders, including the fatal shooting of a Riverside, California police officer. A law enforcement official telling the Associated Press that authorities were called to the area after Dorner reportedly broke into a cabin and tied up the couple who was living inside. This is a live shot here of California police crews on the scene. One of those hostages apparently that was tied up was able to get away and call 911. Authorities say when they got on scene, Dorner fired on them. They fired back.
Here's the latest on that. At least 2 law enforcement officers were hurt in that exchange of gunfire, both of them taken to hospitals in that area. Right now, it's essentially a standoff. It's unclear what kind of firepower Dorner has inside that cabin. We're working to get you the very latest information on this developing story. We also understand that Los Angeles police officials will be holding a press conference here, updating us with the latest information in just a matter of minutes. As soon as that happens, we will let you watch it for yourself live. In the meantime, you can get the latest information on fox4now.com.
We're going eastbound on Modern, passing through Turner Lake, traffic lights and none.
New at 6, a police chase comes to a wild end in Collier County. Tonight, 4 in your corner is showing you brand new video from the incident that's now at the center of an excessive force complaint with the sheriff's office. The full video is just being released tonight from the sheriff's office, showing the high-speed chase through the streets of Collier County and the questionable conclusion.
This story is getting a lot of comments from you on Facebook. You can join the conversation right now. Look for Fox 4 Now on Facebook. The suspect in this case says he was punched and tasered by deputies, which led him to file a lawsuit against the sheriff's office. Tonight, 4 in your corner's Julie Salomon showing you the newly released footage and letting you decide if deputies went too far.
Matteo Falcone says deputies went too far, knocking him to the ground and tasering him. Yesterday, he showed me edited clips of the dash cam video the night he was arrested. But what does the entire video show? Tonight, I'm showing you that high-speed chase that happened before the arrest. Back in October at around 9:30 at night, a deputy spots Matteo Falcone on his motorcycle on Livingston Road. According to the report, Falcone is going more than 65 miles per hour, where the speed limit is only 45.
Reason is reckless.
Deputies try to pull the 22-year-old over, but instead he takes them on a wild ride.
Speed is 80, traffic condition is light.
Deputies say Falcone's motorcycle reached speed as high as 110 miles per hour, and he ran several red lights.
Speed's 110, traffic conditions light, passing Oaks, eastbound still.
At one point, the deputy drives the wrong way on Immokalee Road just to catch up.
We're flipping at Huey. We're going to be back going westbound. Actually, he's into oncoming, and traffic's light. He's switching over back to the correct side of the road.
The chase lasted more than 5 miles and stopped when they reached a dead-end road.
You know, once you reach to a point where you surrendered and you know that you're going to go into custody and you expect to be treated with some type of dignity, you don't expect to be jumped by 4 grown men.
Dashcam video shows Falcone stepping off his motorcycle as a deputy knocks him to the ground. Deputies punch and even taser the 22-year-old. Did you have any weapons on you at all?
No, not at all. I was surrendered. My hands were behind my back.
The deputies involved used several vulgarities. At the end, Falcone was arrested on several charges, including fleeing and possession of marijuana.
We got over 20 there? Huh? Smell that. You're not going to be smelling it for a while.
And Falcone says he plans on filing a civil lawsuit against the sheriff's office. The sheriff's office tells me they are now investigating that pursuit and the arrest. For their full statement, you can log on to fox4now.com. Reporting from Collier County tonight, Julie Salmon, Fox 4 in your corner.
All new at 6, a Collier County teenager who was found guilty of shooting and killing his mother could be set free as soon as 6 months from now. A judge deciding today that the 15-year-old boy will serve the next 6 months in a supervised juvenile moderate risk program. Last month, the teen was found guilty of manslaughter for fatally shooting his mother in 2010 while he was playing with a .22 caliber rifle. The judge in his case says if he completes the risk program, he could be released in as early as 6 months.
Cape Coral City leaders deciding to terminate the lease of a popular waterfront restaurant. 4 in Your Corner's Gabrielle Saran live at the city complex. She spoke to the owner, who says she's devastated about this. Gabrielle?
She is, Patrick. She's so disappointed. Betty Sarago's little joint, Casey River Stop, has been a fixture for 20 years. Monday night, city leaders deciding not to renew her lease. Now let's go to video from Casey's River Stop taken today. Instead, city leaders are accepting new proposals for this city-owned waterfront. Sarago was hoping for another 3-year extension on this lease and tells me she's saddened that that's not an option now.
Gosh, I'm here 20 years. I thought I did a good job. I have the most phenomenal customers in the whole wide world. I have phenomenal help that are going to need jobs.
And the restaurant's lease ends June 30th. Now council is accepting new proposals for this waterfront space from Sarago and from anyone else who has some ideas of the kind of business they'd like there. Live in Cape Coral, Gabrielle Saran, Fox 4, in your corner.
Taking you live again to California right now. Los Angeles police officials talking about one of their own former officer holed up in a cabin shooting at them. Let's listen into what they have to say right now from Los Angeles.
Well, everyone is very hopeful that this thing ends without any further bloodshed. We hope we can take this guy into custody, and we hope that he doesn't hurt anybody else. We hope none of these officers was seriously injured, which we don't know at this point. The best thing for him now would be to surrender and allow us to take him into custody, and he can face the criminal justice system. There's a tremendous sense of apprehension among our officers here, concern about the officers that are up there, and until this guy's in handcuffs and until he's in custody, none of the people in our department are going to rest. I can't give the specifics of what resources we sent. We did send some resources. They're waiting at the airport in San Bernardino now, and we're waiting to be called in by the incident commander if we're needed. Right now, we haven't been needed. And by the way, that people have been asking if the chief of police has gone out there. Chief Beck has not responded out there. He's still here.
What kind of vehicle did he see?
I don't have information about the vehicle that this suspect allegedly took. I've seen some videotape from the media members on that vehicle. I don't have the information about what that vehicle was.
Commander, if he is watching this, what message do you have for him right now?
If he's watching this, a message for himself is enough is enough. It's time to turn yourself in. It's time to stop the bloodshed. It's time to let this event and let this incident be over.
And Commander, your first priority is to take him alive and put him under arrest.
Well, obviously our first priority is the safety of the community around there. So I'm sure the San Bernardino sheriffs are evacuating people in that area and making sure that all the citizens there are safe and that area is locked down. Once that area is locked down and all the citizens in that area are safe, then we'll let the San Bernardino SWAT team go in there and do what they do best, which is to get this guy hopefully in custody, hopefully without any.
All right, we've been letting you listen live to Los Angeles police officials talking about one of their own, a former officer who was holed up in a cabin in the San Bernardino Mountains of California. This is about 80 miles east of Los Angeles. He is accused of killing 3 people and firing at officers today. They say he's holed up in a cabin after stealing another car. We will keep an eye on the situation, update you right now on fox4now.com throughout the newscast. And as we get more information and new images, we're taking you right back to Los Angeles.
In the meantime, the Fox 4 Storm Patrol is giving you a first look at your Mardi Gras forecast, and our Storm Patrol's Jim Sine is certainly enjoying some beautiful weather for the holiday. He is live from the Mardi Gras celebration on Fifth Avenue out there south in Naples. And he looks a little preoccupied, I guess.
Yeah, we're on TV right now. So, hey, it's a festive atmosphere, quite obviously. Yeah, we're on right now. Festive atmosphere, Fifth Avenue South. It's for Mardi Gras. On lip dub. Thank you very much. Thank you. Obviously, we're having a good time, Fifth Avenue South, downtown Naples. Perfect weather for Mardi Gras. You know, I don't think you could find a better place to have a Mardi Gras celebration outside of New Orleans than downtown in Naples. Right now, the crowd just starting to kind of gain momentum. In about a couple of minutes, thank you very much. Thank you. Mardi Gras. Thank you very much. Happy Mardi Gras. This is a tough gig, huh? Tough gig. Beautiful weather right now. We have temperatures that are falling into the 70s. If you're coming out to Fifth Avenue South to enjoy Mardi Gras, please come on out and see us. There's so much going on. There's going to be dancing on the main stage here in a couple of minutes. We'll be at 74 degrees at 7 o'clock, 73 degrees at 8, and 72 degrees at 9 o'clock. Beautiful weather tonight, a little bit breezy Fifth Avenue South. On the other side of the coin, we're also talking about Severe Weather Awareness Week, and that's what meteorologist Michelle Cunningham has been talking about on Facebook all day today. Michelle, how are you doing?
All right, we're going to come back to Michelle. We'll be talking to her about Facebook here in just a moment. We thank Jim out there with his Mardi Gras celebration. On to more news. Cape Coral police say they have the second man responsible for the robbery of a Domino's pizza store. 19-year-old Brandon Dahl was reportedly found hiding inside of a bathroom cabinet in his Cape Coral apartment last night. Police say Dahl was one of two men who robbed the Domino's Pizza on Skyline Boulevard last Thursday. The other man reportedly involved in the robbery, 25-year-old Nathan Tucker, is already in police custody. Tucker was arrested last Friday after being the subject of a manhunt right near I-75 that prompted a school lockdown. Tonight, we're learning pay bonuses could be coming for cops in Cape Coral, but with the city so cash-strapped, where would the money be coming from? That story coming up.
It is a security system designed for the Department of Defense, why it's now being put into a Florida school.
And up next, will they stay or will they go? Collier County officials making a final decision on the controversial red light cameras. That's all next.
We give you a live look at what's going on in Los Angeles, California right now. They continue to look for the latest clues as they get into a standoff with a former police officer who is holed up in a cabin, accused of killing 3 people, shooting at 2 more officers and striking them just within the past few hours. The latest for you right after this.